for almost all of those in prostitution, they do it because of survival. If then someone now says, and I think they are the ones who become the experts there, where most of them, the greater majority of them, they say if they had a choice of something else to do, they would never go into prostitution. As I said before, when you find the economic and social conditions of women are okay, you would hardly see them going into prostitution. And what is happening now in Europe, countries like Greece, for instance, where there is this economic downturn, you find that there are much more women going into prostitution now as a survival mechanism. When I work with victims of trafficking, those who end up in prostitution says, oh, we just need to go into it for a short while, get some money together and get out as fast as we can. One that said, oh, she loves it, this gives her empowerment. No, it is always a situation of the need to put together some money to feed their family, the need to have money to pay their bills, the lack of opportunities to get a job or to get appropriate training. And so for the majority of them, there is hardly anything enjoyable in having to open their most intimate parts to people they don't know day in, day out, sometimes up to 20, 30 men in one day. And for them, there's no enjoyment there. There's nothing there that you say, oh, she's happy doing what she does. She likes it. Well, they are getting money to pay their bills. So that part of it is being satisfied. So they have to be happy doing that, getting that money, but not happy with the activities that are involved in prostitution. And they don't want to be in. One, because of the violence. Two, because of the trauma that they suffer. And three, because of the stigma. So I have never met any woman that said she was happy to be in there in prostitution.
Interesting. Veronica, know any happy prostitutes?
I was a very happy prostitute. I loved my work, and I chose it.
The exception.
I had a lot of choice. I worked as a secretary, and I hated that. I worked as a sales manager, and I hated that. And when I got into sex industry, the first hurdles I had to get past were other people's opinions. And I had an assumption because the 7 years that I'd worked in corporate America, I had to do what my boss told me to do. That's what my paycheck relied upon. So when I got into the level of the sex industry that I got into, and I need to really stress, as a college-educated white woman, I was able to choose and write my own ticket. I chose to do escorting that was very high level, and I got to be very choosy about the types of clients that I saw and what I did for money. So I don't want to negate those people who are doing survival sex. I'm sure that they may feel forced to do things that they don't want to do. I don't want anybody in the sex industry who isn't enjoying it. I just don't want those of us who have enjoyed it to be criminalized. So for the 14 years that I was working as a high-end escort, I traveled around and ate in fine restaurants and stayed in fine hotels and met some very wealthy, powerful men who I found very exciting to be in the company of. It was a lot more fun than sitting at my desk typing. And so I enjoyed it.
Hi there, I hope you enjoyed that short clip from our full roundtable conversation. Click the link below in order to see the full conversation, and also subscribe to our channel in order to keep in touch. Have an awesome, awesome day.